Well, there's one app that's very popular right now within Belarus, and that is known as Telegram. It's quite popular in places like Russia and Eastern Europe already. It is private, it is encrypted, and it has managed to maintain some sort of connectivity, while other apps like Twitter, Facebook and YouTube have been far more affected by the internet disruptions. Their CEO of Telegram took to Twitter to explain. He said that they'd already activated their anti-censorship tools in Belarus so that Telegram had maintained availability, but saying that the internet connection was still very unstable. And people have been using Telegram not only to coordinate, but also to try boost others' access to the internet. We saw images like this being shared on Telegram. These are QR codes. People can scan those codes and give access to a VPN. Now, VPN allows you to give access to another server, effectively trying to curb past some of those disruptions, but also proxy servers. They're quite similar to VPNs, except they're not encrypted. This is just one proxy server to give you an example of how Belarusians are taking to this server. There's over 7 million people right now using this particular proxy server, first created by Citizens Lab. Now, my colleague Naira has been monitoring these Telegram group channels, and she has seen how the conversations have evolved over the past few days.
So you can see a lot of messages of support. You can see a lot of messages of offering help, actually, to the protesters. And also the tone of the messages has changed. And this is something very recent, very new. They've started to call, for example, the police. They've started to call them punishers. They've started to call the authorities Lukashists after Lukashenko, the Belarusian leader. And this is something that's also happened back in 2014 in Ukraine, the change of tone.
And so while there has been nationwide widespread protests on the streets in Belarus, there's people taking to other channels and other ways to circumvent those internet disruptions.
Thank you very much, Shauna.